Hey guys, I'm feeling a bit better, well enough to do a video. This is going to be my November pickups collection. As you can see, someone I paid attacked my hair and robbed me of it. It's for a good cause. I went for a job interview and it was a opening for a gaming department, so I was really excited and put my best foot forward, put on my shiny suit of armor, not literally, and did my best, and hopefully I'll be able to hear back from them soon. But after the interview, I went to their bargain bins and I picked up one game real cheap. And the first game I got this month was Blue Dragon, and I gotta say, for 20 bucks brand new, that's a great bargain. The only problem is I don't own a 360 anymore, so I will be getting one again probably next year. So this will be waiting for it when I get it. Another 360 game I got for real cheap was Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Now, it was really funny when I said I wanted to get the PS3 version. No one had it for, lower than $90, so I didn't want to take a chance. So I got this secondhand for $29, and I just thought for the collector's edition at that price, that's a bargain. So I asked, why is it so cheap? It's because the manual has some wear and tear. But that's nothing to cry home about, so I'm happy to get it. And I got one more 360 game, and I got to say, when I gave up my 360, I didn't regret doing it at the time, but I do regret giving up this game that I'm about to talk about. And it's definitely the best game on the 360. Definitely one of the best ambassadors that show you that RPGs can be fantastic in HD, in the HD generation, and that is Mistwalker's Lost Odyssey. And I absolutely love this game to death. It, just, I love the characters. The visuals are some of the best you'll ever see. The music by Nobuo Uematsu is just fantastic. Terrific story by Hironobu Sakaguchi. And yes, I have missed this game a lot. I got this for half price. I got this as at a closing down sale, and this was going for $30. Then cut to half price. I got this for $15, and I thought, that's not just pure insanity. That's something else entirely. But yeah, I was so happy to pick it up for that much. I was willing to pay 3 times that to pick it up again. So when I get my 360, this will be the first game that I'll be putting in and playing it all again. I'll just go through these quickly. These next 3 games, haven't really played much of them. Have played a few of them in the past. As you can see by the my voice, good and bad things. Of course, in the other video I said I picked up Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter. Still haven't had a chance to play it yet, so I'll have to set up some time to play it. Shenmue 2, still haven't any time. I actually did find my old Xbox, so I'll have to bring it out of the cupboard, dust it, and give this a go. Got Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. I've owned this twice. This is the 3rd time I've owned this game, and I just cannot bring myself to beat it. At one stage or another, there's a block that just prevents me from playing it. Not because it's hard, just that I just lose interest in it. Hopefully 3rd time's the charm, but I do like the characters and I do like the music by Motai Sakuraba, genius composer. So I will have to set some time to play this again. It's the battle system is you don't have much control over it. I'm sorry to say. I just wish I love when RPGs give you as many options as you can to play a battle. This doesn't, and the whole world map sequence where you've got certain points, like every time you enter a place, it's a point or two, and I did not like that system. That drove me insane, and I'll have to see if I can play this again. I don't think it'll be anytime soon. Picked up Final Fantasy Tactics A2. I've played this for a bit. It's alright. I'm not that huge crazy fan of Final Fantasy Tactics, but this is not bad. I play at least a battle 2 a day, not that much. If you love the other Final Fantasy Tactics games, you most likely already own this, and you haven't, you probably will like it, so pick it up. Alrighty, as you can see, didn't have really much to talk about those games, but these next 3 games that I'm going to talk about, absolutely wonderful, and they do bring a smile to my face. And the first game that is absolutely wonderful is Persona 3 Portable. Now, they took one of the best PS2 games and just put it on another system entirely, but they did so much more than just that. They have essentially made another mode, if that was possible, and that's the female characters mode, and it's not just a simple tweak. They've completely rewritten the story to where, like, in the same events happen, but dialogue changes and certain choices change as well. So I'm very happy that for all of you who have played Persona 3, you will be able to pick this up and have a new experience if you play the female character. So I was really happy to find that out. And I was really happy to find out the voice actors are still there, so definitely pick it up. I picked this up for full price. Don't regret doing so. When I want to have a hankering to play another Persona game, or play Persona 3 again, I'll probably play this and go for it. Go all the way. The next game, of course, it's one of my favourite series of all time, made from the wonderful people at Neon Falcom. I finally got this in the mail. I've waited nearly a month for this to come. I played the Japanese version of this at the start of the year. It is one of the best games of the series, and that is East Ofenfelgana. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to XC. You did an amazing job with the English localization. Absolutely amazing. The voice cast was just perfect. You just did such a good job. Every character. I think Margot was the only one that was overbearing, but she's the overbearing surrogate mother. So, but other than that, everyone did a fantastic job. But I've got to talk about 3 characters that you just got to say a big thank you to the actors, because they just put so much effort into it, and it just came out better than just amazing. It was just pinpoint perfect. And of course, the first character is everyone's favorite, and that's Dogi. And there's been plenty of English Dogis here and there, but this guy was the best. He did such a good job, and he got all the funny one-liners and everything, and he just did them perfectly, delivered them perfectly, and I always fall on my ass laughing. Just whenever it happens, Dogi would come in and just steal the show, and it's thanks to his performance. Just brilliant. The second character did a really good job is Maguire. I liked seeing him as this pompous asshole at the start of the game, and towards the end of the game, won't spoil it, but he becomes a little pissant little bitch. And he does a really good job of purveying that really well. As you can see, I've actually done some amateur voice acting back in the day, and when I did my filmmaking, of course, doing sound and ADR was sort of my favourite aspect of it. So when it comes to voice acting in games, I wouldn't say I'm very critical, but I know how everything works, and I know how a voice actor can deliver the best possible performance they possibly can. And I see that the guys at XC gave everyone enough source material and enough time and effort to do the best they did. So I talk about the final character who just absolutely did the performance of a lifetime. Definitely the best character who was voiced for 2010, and that's, of course, that is Chester. The guy did the voice for Chester. He's done a few anime series before. I've forgotten his name. I certainly will after I look him up again, because he did a phenomenally good Chester. He did so many different tones and everything. Like, he did the Diabolic Chester, which was really good, and then bits and pieces later you see the true Chester, and he really did a really good job of conveying that every emotion possible, and I just want to say great job. For all of you who haven't played ESO from Felghana, it is finally available, and what you need to do is hand over your monies, and they will hand over probably one of the best games ever made from one of the best series ever made. If you haven't played an East game before, definitely pick it up. Now, I gotta say, East is just one of those series that you can pick up any of the games and just get into it and just enjoy it for that what that game has to offer. If you love it so much, you will eventually want to pick up the other games and experience the entire series in its full. But if you want to go story logistics wise, the first starting point is East Book 1 and 2. But if you just want to, get on board any way possible, then any of the games is great. This offers some of the best fun action RPG elements ever in a game. Some insane platforming elements, lightning quick combat, some hard puzzles that require pinpoint jumping. Probably this works out to the days when I was big into platforming games and I used to jump my ass off in each game, and this brings it all back, and it gets really hard later in the game. But it's one of those games that's hard, challenging, but fun and rewarding at the same time, and not many games do that these days, but East Oven Felghana does. So if you own a PSP, you owe it yourself to get this game and finally experience what East has to offer. If you've already played one of the East games, you know what, just whoever you are, even if you don't own a PSP, buy a PSP and just get it for this game. It's one of the best investments you'll ever make in your life. Again, thank you JXC, guys, you rock. I look forward to East Book 1 and 2 Chronicles coming out February. And very quickly before the video cuts off, I got a copy of Sorcerian for the Mega Drive. I have no way of playing this, but I got this for $10 free shipping from Japan, and I actually, because it's a Falcom game, I just bought it without hesitation. But I've known about Sorcerian for a while, and I wanted to get in. This was my next big series from Falcom I wanted to get into. And when I saw it for $10, I thought, yep, that's mine, without hesitation. But for $10, I really thought this would come diabolically looking bad. It would have tear, wear, it'd be grubby, like it's gone through a trash bin. It came to the doorstep, I opened it up. This game's 20 years old. This doesn't look a day older. It looks brand new, absolute immaculate condition. And this is not just going on my game shelf. This is going on top of the game shelf. If I get glass cabinet, this is going in the glass cabinet, because this is one of the best looking games I've ever bought. The artwork is just fantastic. It's that beautiful 80s inspired artwork there. And I was amazed. I thought this would just be the cartridge, but nope. This also comes with the manual, also in fantastic condition. And it also comes with a guide and has every item and skill available. It's a skill tree and everything. It's absolutely wonderful. Absolute bargain, and I'll have to find a way to play it, whether I'm going to buy a Japanese Mega Drive or buy the EverDrive cartridge. Big shout out to GameStar81. Thank you for showing us that video, because that's an amazing little device. Alrighty, that's all the games that I got in November. I'm going to be taking a break next month. I'm only getting one game, and that's Golden Sun Dark Dawn, that has been announced for Australia next week. I am extremely excited and can't wait for it. I'm going to pre-order it on the Tuesday and pick it up on the Thursday and just play it. I probably will be doing a video next week, probably when I pick the game up, and tell you all about it. So until then, take care.